old head or
well,
uncle?
The first day, man, I'll never forget. I think BK called me Unc. I said, no, we're not doing that. I am 28 years old.
Wait, can I say,
Pistons fans, what up? It's Darius. It's the official Detroit Pistons podcast. Look who I got. The shooter, Malik Beasley. What up, Leak?
What up, baby? You good?
Yes, sir. What they call you in the locker room? Leak, Beasley?
They call me Bees, man.
Bees?
They call me Bees, yeah.
Actually, Ron Holland, our first guest, he did. He did say, he called you Bees.
That's my rook, man. Bees.
What up, though?
What up, though?
No strangers to Detroit. I know you were, grew up in ATL with your mom from Detroit, man.
Yeah.
What was your experience like growing up in Detroit early?
My mom was from here, born and raised, 6 Mile Evergreen, West Side. What up? My mom used to bring me out here every summer with my sister. I got like literally 1,000 cousins, first cousins. So to be out here right now playing for the Pistons is a dream come true. It's like my second home. And man, I'm not afraid to go out to 6 Mile. I love it out there. It's my first time really enjoying downtown. Because usually I'm in the West Side. But downtown is beautiful, man. A lot of historic things, and I'm just glad to be here.
Man, we're glad to have you here too, man. There's a different love and appreciation for the city that you brought to the team, man. Where's that passion coming from, bro?
I've been had that passion, but it's a little bit more when I got the family behind me. I got the family here. I'm representing, the 313. Like it's real for me. It's not just fake passion. Like I really feel like we can bring the bad boys back. I grew up watching the bad boys. Obviously. My favorite player was Kobe Bryant, but we had to go through the Pistons to go through.
Tell him again.
And when I came in town when I was a kid, the Detroit basketball, when they go like Detroit, I used to be a thing, and I'm trying to bring that back. And against the Lakers game, you heard it, and that was lit. If you watched me, I was smiling. It gave me chills just remembering those times.
Man, absolutely, man, and just talk about those vibes as far as being in Detroit and seeing other sports teams winning right now and just starting in your career. Let's go back, to Denver. You drafted in 2016.
Sure.
That team was, kind of on the rise, putting its pieces together after they drafted Jokic.
Mm-hmm.
Just talk about your experience, man, just seeing the team go from here and then steadily climbing, season after season, putting pieces together. Do you kind of feel that resemblance?
Yeah,
now?
I definitely feel that resemblance here. So when I got drafted in Denver, we had just started our new core. About 5 of those guys still remain the same from that 2016 team, maybe 3, honestly. But that just shows that teams are trying to build more on team instead of a couple years ago when all the superstars went to one team and things like that. And now you got teams who want to build and grow off each other, like the OKCs, the Clevelands, the us. We just need to show it on the win column, but we right there. I feel like we doing our job. Last night, I missed a box out. That's on me, but it didn't come down to that one play. People just see that one play, but we had a lot of mistakes that we could have won and not even be put in that position. I told the guys that shoot around that this was going to be a trap game. I mean, we just beat the Lakers. We just beat this. LaMelo might not play tonight. He's hurt or whatever, banged up. It's a trap game, For us, we got to learn that every game we got to come out and compete. We got to come out and rock. And, we got a little complacent and, sometimes that happens. Those games you wish you could have won and we didn't. But, our energy is still great. I'm still happy. I'm still ready to rock and roll. We got a long season to go.
Yeah, man. Your first part of macaroni don't come out,
exactly.
The best every time.
Rome wasn't built in one day, y'all.
Yeah.
Detroit, we need a little bit. We gonna get there though.
Speaking of that Charlotte, game, you actually pulled up and you was rocking the 313 Hutchins chain, man. What does it feel like to just represent Detroit, man, out of town?
Yeah.
And,
So what's funny is I literally woke up, went on Instagram, and it was right there. It was show Dage Loaf and all of them on the fam cam or whatever. And I was like, I need that chain right there. So I literally DM'd Hutchison's Jewelry, called them, and was like, hey, is there any way I can rock this for the next game? They're like, yeah, whatever you need, we got you. And then so shout out to Hutchins Jewelry. You guys are doing something in February with the Pistons. I got the Rocket before we gave it away. I think I'm going to buy my own one, all white. but we ain't gonna tell all that.
Man, let's talk about your journey through the G League, man. Talk about that experience. It was what, about 15, 16 games?
So I played about 15, 20, maybe even more. And, that's my role in this team, is to make sure that these young guys understand the value of the whole NBA.
Yeah.
So for me, when I was younger, as a rookie, when they sent me to the G League, I was like, man, come on, man. Like, I'm the 19th pick. I feel like I'm hooping. I just came from Florida State. I'm doing my all-freshman team. Like, I should be hooping. But then you come on a team where everybody all-freshman team, everybody all-ACC, everybody, you know what I'm saying? So to learn that mindset of, like, okay, I got to earn my spot. I got to grow. I got to learn. I got to find my niche. And building on that took a while. So, like, when I went to the G League, at first I was like, man, why am I here? I shouldn't be here. And then 𝗙𝗟𝗟𝗪𝗓, I'll never forget. He's a vet who was on my Denver team. He was like, hey, Bees, I see greatness in you, and I think that you should take this a little bit more serious. I think that you should go to the G League destroying and wanting to play so you can have reps. Because when you come with us, you're not playing right now. You're just sitting on the bench. Mm-hmm. I was like, perspective.
Yeah.
So I changed my perspective, went down to the G League. The next game, I had 37, 17 rebounds, and 7 assists.
Wow.
I said, I'm not going back to the G League no more. I was like, dang, it took one game to change my mindset of, like, I don't belong here. But, like, instead of why am I here is I don't belong here. Like, I started putting in the work. I started showing, getting my teammates involved and really putting in the effort to not be in the G League. And nothing's wrong with the G League. You know, you're going to get your reps in. You're going to do your things. And it helped me develop. So I think, G League is great for these guys. I told DJ, 𝗙𝗢𝗟𝗓𝗓, to just go to the G League, get some reps up when you're not playing, and he did that, and he's hooping. So just trying to help these guys out in any way possible, man. I got a lot of learning experience my 9th year. I've been on championship teams. I've played with LeBron. I played with everybody, man. So just trying to use my experience, but also get my own work in too.
What's your leadership role in the locker room? The guys call you vet, old head, or uncle?
The first day, man, I'll never forget. I think BK called me Unc. I said, no, we're not doing that. I am 28 years old. I'm about to be 28 in like 10 days, whatever. But we're not calling me Unc. You can call me Bees, you can call me Vet, whatever you want to call me. I'm still young, y'all. So they call 𝗙𝗢𝗟 Unc. So I'm cool now. But no, my role is to bring energy every day, the spirit. Right now, I'm not making shots, and I don't see that as nothing. Like, I know deep down when it come down to game 82, my percentage is going to even out. I put in too much work. My main focus right now is leading these guys and focusing on that. And the work was always on show. I'm always the first to the gym and putting in extra work. So I'm not worried about that, bro. I'm more concerned about, building habits, building that culture of winning and growing.
Nice. Speaking of, building that culture and growing, man, Trajan and JB's leadership is something that can be felt around the entire building and the organization. What's been the most impressive thing about each of these guys so far in leading this team?
Well, Trajan is a fellow hooper. He's played the game. He's a shooter as well. He's seen the game. So with him, his leadership has shown tremendously. He's always asking the vets, like, what do we need? What do we need more? Is the food good on the plane? Is the towels good? Like, just little things that he's very detailed on everything. Bringing in Misty King, like, she's the GOAT. So we got a lot of things going on for this organization. I'm excited for that. And then let's talk about JB, man. What you're doing for the team is huge, man. You remind me of an uncle, man, that just got all the knowledge and all the power. I'm not calling you uncle. You still, I'm my guy. But nah, Coach, I want you to know that the team is very thankful for you. We behind you. We know it's going to take some time. He's very old school too, by the way. We can't wear no jewelry, no hoodies and stuff like that in practice. It might seem like, why y'all wearing that anyways? But my whole 9 years, man, I'm wearing sweats and a hoodie and still being professionalism, but he's just old school, man. And I like that about him.
What's the conversation with 𝗙𝗢𝗟𝗪𝗓 been? Obviously, guys are, shooters and the vets on the team.
Yeah.
But what's the conversation with him been like, encouraging the younger guys on the team?
He's been helping me tremendously. He knows I have that spirit. I'm gonna come in, I'm light the room up. And he wants me to continue to do that and not get discouraged about losing or if we turn the ball over 20 times, way too many times, like I can't get discouraged by that. You know, when I go home and we talk on the phone together, maybe we can talk a little shit like, damn, like we got a young team, but we got to learn. And but I think we're doing a great job of that. I think we're helping each other out. You know, just staying patient. You got to learn. We got to build. Rome wasn't building today.
Man, talk about another shooter. I can just imagine practice, man. Y'all probably playing horse or, you know, who can shoot from the logo. But even add Tim Hardaway and his shooting ability and what he brings to the team as well.
A bunch of my teammates are going to be mad, but it's nice to finally have a real shooter on the team besides me. Sorry, old teammates. We've competed once or twice so far because he does his own stuff with another young guy, and I do some things with the other young guys after practice, so we don't really compete much, but we always talk smack. We'll probably get to competing later down the line and do some drills and stuff to see who the better shooter is right now. Shout out to Tim. He's shooting the ball really well. We need that from him, and this team is great, bro. We got some vets. We got some young guys who ready to rock and roll. Put it together.
After that Philly dub, man, that felt good to see Tobias go back to Philly and win that game. But you know, you hit him with the Detroit basketball. How good did it feel to actually say that? You know?
It felt good. Before that, you know, I had said that, and they didn't get it on camera, and there was a mini crowd that, you know, said basketball, and that felt good to hear. And so tomorrow, like, you know, when we get that energy, when we get going, like, I want to make sure that we get that Detroit basketball back, man. Let them know that we back. And, you know, people say they came out to see us, but, you know, the Lakers were in town, and we showed y'all why y'all came to see us.
Yeah. So. And it feels good, man, to see, like, and to hear, like, the gym is packed, all the fans going crazy.
Yes, sir. Tickets a little bit more expensive. We building, man. We building.
Man, let's talk about the mob. The bench mob.
Oh, yeah.
You know, one of my favorite groups on the floor. The bench.
Yeah.
You know, obviously, you know, if you hit a three, somebody's either on the bench doing this or, you know, somebody get laid up. You know, so many different sellies that y'all have on the bench. But just talk about the bench mob and how did it start?
Yeah, so I'm the leader. I'm the leader of that mob, obviously.
Okay.
So for me, it started when I was on the bench in Denver. I wasn't playing much. Like I said, I brought up the vet, 𝗙𝗢𝗟𝗢𝗪. He made sure the bench was the sixth man. That's the most important thing in the game, especially in the fourth quarter, third quarter, when we're on the defensive side, we can talk to them. So there's a saying before every game, if you see us before every game, I say this. I say, all right, y'all ready? Y'all ready? Y'all ready? Everybody say, yeah. I said, we know damn well we're supposed to be out there right now, like starting. Like all of us think we should be starters. That's just the NBA. Yeah. We know damn well we're supposed to be out there right now, but we not. So they gonna do their thing, and when we go out there, we gonna do our motherfucking thing. Bench mob on three. 1, 2, 3, bench mob. So it gets everybody hyped. Like individually, we know that, you know, we're great in this league, but we're all one. Like, and so our unit alone has to be great when they come out and do our job. So just making sure my guys are hyped and ready to go.
Man, speaking of bench mob, you seem like a guy that's always ready. You know what I mean? Ready to get in the game, you know, ready to catch the ball and shoot. Sure. You know, I know there's the, you know, next man up mentality or, you know, always be ready when the, you know, when the coach looks down the bench.
Stay ready so you ain't got to get ready.
Is there any, you know, quote that sticks out to you as far as like being ready?
Yeah. My main thing is stay ready so you got to get ready. And I tell all the young guys who are not playing right now to do that. You see Paul Reed, he came in, did his job. He stayed ready. You know, Marcus Sasser, he's going to come in and get a chance. There's going to be times where Cade and Deuce get in foul trouble. We're going to need Sass. There's going to be times when Wendell, we're going to need Wendell. There's a lot of times where we're going to need guys. That's what happened to me when I was younger, when I was a rookie, when I was in my second, third year. Yeah. You know, the vets, knock on wood, things happen. There's injuries. There's, you know, you never know what can happen. So you just got to stay ready at all times. There's fouls. There's things like that. And so I have drills to help the young guys out after practice to stay ready. And that drill is you shoot until you miss. And there's like 5 guys. So if I get hot, which I normally do, sorry, you know what I'm saying? They got to sit down. They got to sit there for like 5 minutes because, you know, other shooters are going. Mm-hmm. And when I tell them, they're like, man, this isn't realistic. I'm not going to get this shot. I'm like, no, listen, bro. There's going to be times where you're sitting down this whole game and coach says we need you in the third quarter and you got to come down and make this shot. you got to stay locked in at all times. So it's like little things like that, bro. Like I'm trying to incorporate into this organization for the young guys and build habits and just show that every little thing matters.
Nice. Malik Beasley.
You dig?
Let's talk about custom shoes, man. Custom game shoes. I know you're a sneakerhead, man. Let's talk about what goes into, styling the shoes.
So I got about maybe 20 shoes prepared for the season.
Okay.
I got the first one.
Already laid out?
Yeah, not laid out. They got to make them fresh.
Okay.
So you saw the retro Detroit ones. I think next I'm going to bring out SpongeBob. I love SpongeBob. I got some golf themed ones, old Detroit stuff, Lions stuff, Red Wings. I got some things coming out to represent the city in different ways. Hopefully I don't go 1 for 12 next time I wear those type of shoes.
No. How did it get started? How did you...
So it started last year when I went to the three-point contest, NBA three-point contest. I wanted to just show my brand and get my name out there. It was my first time ever going to that, and I think I was the first. I was the only rookie in the three-point contest, so it was fun to go out there and play, man.
Thinking about doing it again?
Oh yeah, yes sir. I definitely want to do it again. Right now, my focus is on building on this team, and then when it's time to get to it, it's time to get to it.
But you could be on the beach somewhere, laying out, chilling. No.
Listen, last year it was tough because my first time not going to the beach.
Yeah.
But it was worth it, man. It was fun. I enjoyed it. I got to get my name out there, and I was representing the old organization. So now when I go, I'm representing Detroit, and we gonna win that thing.
Who has been some players, man, that you say, you know what, I'm gonna take this guy under my wing on this current roster right now?
Ron, for sure.
Okay.
Ron is my number one guy, making sure he's good. And then J.I. and Deuce, Cade, they're already vets. They know the game.
Cade a vet already?
You know the game.
Yeah,
Shit, you playing 30 minutes a game against the best defender every night, you're going to know the game.
Yeah.
So teaching them how to continue to grow. I think that because there was one game J.I. had drove to the hole like 4 times in a row, made the right play, dished it out, got a layup himself, but we didn't make the shots. And maybe he didn't get discouraged by it, but like I texted him that game. I said, listen, bro, we didn't make those shots, but I promise you your impact on driving the ball and making the right play will change tremendously for this team. You and Kay, y'all gonna get y'alls. Every night, y'all gonna get y'all. But to help us out, we all gotta be involved. You need the vets involved. You gotta get your bigs involved, blah, 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 blah. So like, just teaching those guys, man. And then I got the bigs. I gotta teach them how to deal with a real shooter. You so used to just giving the ball, like, nah, you gotta drop it, set the screen, hold it for me. Like, there's a lot of different things, man, people don't understand in the game. There's lots of games within the games. And so just teaching all the guys the games and not get discouraged. Like last night, I took full accountability for the loss, and maybe it wasn't my fault fully, but I took accountability. Like, don't put that pressure on yourself, Kate. Like, he didn't have the best shooting night, but I told him, like, look, it's going to be nice where you might not have the best shooting night. I might have to take over, but, like, I got your back. And that's what he felt. He was happy about that. When we come in today, we're not mad at each other. You know what I'm saying? We coming in, high fives. Let's get to it. What we doing today? Yeah. We about to hop on the game after this. So, you know what I'm saying? I got to see what time
hop on the game. What's just talk about, how smooth Cade has been playing lately. I think the Laker game, last couple plays, he hit Buddy with a left hand and tween,
with the left
couple
hand
dribbles, and then the hezzy, and then the crossover, and he went at AD and cupped him with the left hand. Like, he's been playing so smooth lately.
Yeah, I tell you what, you don't realize how nice someone is until you see it every single day. And it's like, dang, he is cold-blooded. And that's what happened in Utah with Markkanen, Lauri Markkanen. I didn't know he was that nice until I played him. He was dunking on everybody every night. And with Cade, he's special, bro. He real special. And he be telling me on Call of Duty, he be like, Bees, I don't even care about this Call of Duty. I just want to win. I just want to win, Bees. Give me some wins. I said, I got you, bro. I got you. So, man, to have your superstar just wanting us to win and wanting us to be great in all aspects, you don't get that a lot from superstars. They be in their own world or whatever. But, for him to be a point guard and lead his city, I think he's got a great talent. And we got your back, hey. We're going to make sure we get you where you need to get to.
What was the conversation, man, with if there was a conversation between you and Ron Holland, of course he was drafted 5th overall pick. You probably wanted jersey number 5. That was your jersey.
Nah, he definitely wanted number 5, and I had to talk to him about it, man. He didn't realize, like, my name is solidified in this league now. I've been in this league for 9 years, Rook. And it took him a while to realize that. And so I gave him a little care package to make him feel better.
You ain't make him shoot for it?
Nah, I would destroy them. I gave him a little bread, couple bread to take care of my my Rook. And he was genuine about it. And ever since then, we've been real cool.
I kind of see y'all game, entering the league at a young age, playing one league of G League. You play one league of 1 year of college. Him coming in young. What's like the main thing that you've told him, coming into a season at a young age and being prepared? Is it being prepared, or what's been the main conversation between you and Ron?
The main thing, get your rest. I think he realized this is no joke because we played 10 out of the last 16 days, 10 games in the last 16 days. So whatever the count is, but he's like, Bees, you not tired? I'm like, yeah, I'm tired, but you got to fight through it, bro. This is the league. Welcome to the NBA, brother.
Yeah.
And he's like, I love it, man. And so he's just taking care of his body, making sure he knows that, even a couple games back, he didn't play well. I was like, best thing about this game, we play tomorrow, brother.
Yeah.
Drop it. Throw it away. You ain't even got to watch film. Let's go play Call of Duty. Let's go do something right now. Get your mind off this. So, and to be honest, Ron, you have been an amazing rookie to have. He's so old school headed. Like on the plane, he's playing Erykah Badu and Marvin Gaye, all types of stuff, man. He's got an old school mind, so it's real easy to, take care of somebody or give back to somebody who is easy to do.
So y'all do let him get the aux cord and the Wi-Fi and the Bluetooth.
Sometimes he gets the aux cord. He be doing his thing, man. He be doing his thing.
Nice. Let's pivot off the court a little bit, man, and talk about, from Detroit. I mean, your mom from Detroit, and you definitely, we stamping you from Detroit too, man. You putting in some summers here. You got family here. You officially stamped.
There we
Stop
go.
playing.
I appreciate that.
Let's talk about some of the things you want to see, happen in the community.
Yeah, so that's my biggest thing this year. I've told the organization that I want to get in the community and show the 313 that I'm here and giving back. I got a lot of things coming up this what is this? Holiday season? Yeah, this holiday season. So stay tuned for that. But no, I want to give back, man. I've had a lot of experiences off the court with giving back, with kids, with wrongly incarcerated, all types of things. I want to give back to the community, man. I feel like I can do that, and I've had experiences myself, so to learn from me. And whatever I can do to help the community, I'm here. So if you guys are watching or hearing, I'm here. Malik Beasley, hit me up on Instagram or hit the team up and get me out there, man. I'd love to support the community.
Nice. We had an event called Pistons Land.
Yeah, I was there.
Actually, man, that was dope to really just kind of have a big stage,
For sure.
the whole community in the city.
In the city.
In the
middle of the city. It's pretty
Boulevard.
tough.
Talk about your experience there.
That was fun. I brought my son and my daughter with me. Gave out some coats. It's pretty cool. And then, went around the little park area, let them play around. My son Mekhi played basketball. So it was pretty dope. It was a fun experience. Then, unfortunately, I didn't get to see a little baby. I had to get out of there, man. I had to take the kids back home. They were falling asleep. So, I heard it was a great turnout, and just to have that atmosphere is back, man. Like I said, I don't want it to just be the Detroit Lions or Red Wings. Like, we got to bring the Pistons back. I want the whole city to be lit. I want us to support them. I want them to support us and go from there.
Man, you active, man, on social media, whether it's IG or YouTube.
Yeah.
Talk about your YouTube platform you set up.
Yeah, so I just started that this year. I got a YouTube. It's the Malik Beasley. And then I have another YouTube channel where me and my son, we gamers. It's the Mekhi and Malik Show.
Okay.
So with my personal one, it'll show behind the scenes stuff, my workouts, what I do at home, my chef, babysitting, all things you don't see on a daily basis from me. And then with my show with my kid, it's the Mekhi and Malik Show. We're just gaming. He's the star of the show. We play with Ron, D'Angelo Russell, all types of people throughout the league, and we get wins and just show the world how different we are. I mean, father-son duo, we're trying to get the girl going.
That's what's up, man. Listen, I'm trying to have that conversation with my kids. Like, listen, y'all play the game. Let's
Let's
game
do something
together.
with
I don't
it.
think they think I'm cool enough.
Oh,
I
man.
think that's what it is.
Man, hey, he don't want to play with me no more. That's just crazy. I'm the one who taught him the game, and he don't want to play with me.
It'd be like
Kids, man.
Yeah.
Kids.
Malik Beasley, man, I appreciate you stopping by the official
sir.
Detroit Pistons podcast, man. Thanks for your energy.
Thank you.
Thanks for the love for the city, and we love that, man. Appreciate you,
sir.
man. And we're going to have a good season, man.
We're going to have a great season. I do want to invite you to my podcast.
Okay.
I have a podcast coming out. It's called The 5 More Minutes, me and my guy 𝗙𝗢𝗟𝗟𝗢𝗪. I would love you to have you on the show, man. We're getting details on that, but we got you.
Let's go.
Appreciate you. Detroit basketball, we back. What up, though?
What up, dog? Let's go.